Welcome back to Autofocus. If you have just joined us, we are airing a special TV episode chronicling the very first Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, an event designed to be a one-stop shop for all automobile enthusiasts and new car buyers, right at the peak of the pre-Christmas car buying spree. We continue with our more in-depth and on-the-ground coverage of the sights and sounds of one of the local auto industry's major events at the SM Mall of Asia concert grounds.
There's still a long roster of exhibitors and brands to cover. Allow us to continue with the guided tours of the key figures of some of your favorite automobile makes. Before we left off, we took a look at the Detroit big player Chevrolet. Up next is another one from Motor City, best known by most as the Blue Oval, Ford. Not surprisingly, high on most visitors' must-drive lists is the Ranger, along with the new products like the EcoSport.
Well, right now we're currently having like 320 test drives, and those are just 4 vehicles. These are the Rangers, the Explorer, the Fiesta, and the EcoSport. We're looking to having more people test driving our vehicles today. We're actually more than 100 test drives already, and it's still the afternoon. Well, the EcoBoost technology is basically a turbocharged engine, wherein you get most power and most torque in just a small displacement engine. So basically, you get as much as 20% fuel economy and around 40% more power in the engine. If you count on the numbers, for the 3.5 Limited Plus Explorer that we have, is 290. This one's 365. So you just count the numbers, it's more than 75 more horsepower. Torque is tremendous. It's 475 Newton meters of torque. And for the Limited Plus, it's 356. Well, guys, I'd like to invite you guys to test drive the EcoSport, Fiesta, and the Ranger. For sure, we'll give you a great experience. So come on down and test drive our units. Thank you.
Back across the Pacific is another well-known brand that continues to make waves with its fuel-efficient vehicles, Honda. Present for all the curious visitors was the recently launched Brio in hatch and sedan form.
Actually, with Honda, we really try to promote test drive. So most of our lineup is here. We have the Brio and Brio Amaze, which we just launched a couple of months ago. We have the all-new City, the all-new Jazz, the CR-V, the Accord, and the Civic. In terms of the Honda lineup, we try to promote safety. So all our cars have dual SRS airbag as well as ABS brakes. And aside from that, most of our lineup already has the Econ button, which we use in order to promote fuel efficiency of driving, especially in Metro Manila. Even though it's traffic with really bad road conditions, you can still enjoy good fuel efficiency. The customers can inquire with any of our sales consultants and see what special offers they can avail of now.
West of Japan is another major player that's not content with its lofty position among the top makers with even more means to live brilliantly, Hyundai. People certainly couldn't get enough of the accent.
Very happy to say that there are a lot of customers flocking to our booth and test driving our vehicles, especially the Santa Fe and the Genesis Coupe, which means to say a lot of people are really have been growing in terms of confidence into the Hyundai brand. Actually, we have a few confirmed sales already for the Hyundai models. For example, we have the Santa Fe and also the Genesis Coupe, which is also a reflection of how many number of test drives that we've been receiving here at the Autofocus. Mr. Butch Gamboa, thank you very much for inviting us and for creating this event for Hyundai as well as for the other automotive brands. This helps us a lot in gathering customers and trying out our new models, especially the Grand Santa Fe, even the Genesis Coupe, and even our smaller models, more compact but more powerful engines. We have the Accent, the Eon, the Elantra, the Tucson as well, that comes with gasoline and diesel engine. Visit our 41 dealer network and visit and test drive as well all of the models that we have for Hyundai.
When it comes to trucks, few brands enjoy being top of mind in the consumer consciousness quite like Isuzu. As expected, all eyes were on their latest launched vehicle, the Mu-X.
We are very happy that we have so many customers testing what we have right now, like the Mu-X and the D-Max X. Yeah, in the past almost 3 days, I think we have a total of roughly 200 test drives, both for the Mu-X and for the D-Max X. Actually, since we launched the Isuzu Mu-X last September, we have a pretty good long list of backlogs, but I think we would be able to serve all of them until the end of the year. I think it's getting better every time. The first time was in summer. That was the very first time that we have this kind of test drive activity. And we from the auto manufacturers feels that this is a very good chance for us to showcase the latest model that we have. And for the buyers, for potential buyers, all they have to do is come here, and this is almost a one-stop shop. They can test drive all the latest models from each of us here, and he can decide immediately. Please do test drive our latest Isuzu D-Max X and, of course, the Isuzu Mu-X. And we are confident that you will come to appreciate these two great models. And I think you will also appreciate what made these two models the #1 globally, especially the Isuzu Mu-X.
It certainly pays to wait, as the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival had some of the most recently launched vehicles present and ready for test drives. And to think we've barely covered half of them. There's still more new models and great deals and booth activities coming up.
The last segment certainly showed that there's a little something for everyone, be it a buyer, passenger, or child. Simply put, it's an event for the entire family.